This might be the strangest Spider-Man ever made, and somehow it actually works. Spider-Man Noir trailer rating breakdown. Let's get into it. So, right off rip, we're gonna go with first impressions. I'm actually gonna give it a 9 out of 10, man. Now, if you've seen the trailer, you already, hey, it's a little different, right? Off rip, it doesn't even feel like Spider-Man. Dude has a trench coat and a top hat on. You know what I'm saying? It feels like a detective film, kind of. You know what I'm saying? More than like a superhero show. But like, I don't know why, bro. Nicholas Cage rocks that he rocks it, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like after I seen that trailer, I was like, man, I let me check on Amazon, and see if I can give me like a one of them jackets. You know what I'm saying? Let me give me a little trench coat. Let me give me a top hat or something. You know what I'm saying? So my first impression, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 9 out of 10, man. 9 out of 10. All right, so next we're gonna do tone and atmosphere, and I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10. All right. It's clearly set in the past. I need to look up and see like exactly what time it is, like what year it is, but regardless, it looks dark, it looks gritty, you know what I'm saying? It's got that noir film style, and the fact that you can watch it in black and white is that's actually huge, man. It's actually huge because personally, I love a black and white film. I love it. But you can, like I said, if you're not into that, you got the color version too. And this is all on, what is that? Amazon Prime Video. So yeah, guys, tone atmosphere 9 out of 10. All right, so next we're gonna go with presence. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go with aura. Okay, Spider-Man's aura in this trailer. So we're gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. I kind of wanted to give it a little bit more, but let me tell you something. Seeing Spider-Man Noir moving like Spider-Man, you know what I'm saying? But looking like that, it's kind of weird, man. It's weird, but it still works. Like the swinging shots that you see in the trailer, like it looks good though. Like it looks good, but it's just kind of weird. I don't know what it is. I guess it's just because it's not your normal Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have the red and blue. You know the tights on like that. Like he got on a trench coat with a freaking you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man. I'm gonna give it 8.5 though. I was feeling it, I'll give it 8.5. All right, so next we're gonna go with character casting. And I'm just gonna give it an 8 out of 10 for the simple fact that this is Nicolas Cage, man. This is Nicolas Cage, as Spider-Man. Who would have thought? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, that did kind of throw me off, but at the same time, bro, it's Nicolas Cage, man. It's Nicolas Cage. He played Ghost Rider. Like that's the best Ghost Rider we've got. So hey man, I'll roll the dice. I'll roll the dice on Nicolas Cage, man. So we're gonna see what he do. I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10 so far on the trailer. He seemed like he was doing pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a different kind of Spider-Man. We're used to Spider-Man being young. This is an old, this is a middle-aged man as Spider-Man. We ain't never seen nothing like this. We ain't never seen nothing like this. So I'm just gonna, hey, 8 out of 10, man. 8 out of 10. All right, so next we're gonna go with villain threats. So the villain threat, we're gonna go ahead and give that an 8.5 out of 10. I could have given it a 9 though. I could have given it a 9. Okay, so we got Multi-Man, we got Electro, and they showed a really cool shot where Electro was like zapping up Spider-Man while he was like laying on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a pretty good shot though. I mean, it looked pretty clean. And then there was also some sort of zombie looking figure that was like, it looked like he bit Spider-Man. So I don't know if we're gonna get zombie Spider-Man. I don't know, but hey man, we're gonna go ahead and give the villain threat at 8.5 out of 10. I might, you know what? I'm gonna give it a 9, man. I'm gonna give it a 9 for the simple fact that we might possibly, hopefully, be getting some sort of Spider-Man zombies. You know what I'm saying? All right, next we're gonna go ahead and go with the visuals, and the visuals are actually pretty nice, man. So I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, especially for a TV series, man. This looks like a movie. The lightning, the rain, the swinging from while Spider-Man is swinging around. It feels really cinematic, especially that costume, man. I ain't gonna lie, if they messed that costume up, I wouldn't even be watching. I wouldn't even be watching because it looked too goofy. It's something I ain't never seen before. You know what I'm saying? But they did it though. It looked like they did their thing, man. So I'm gonna give them a 9 out of 10. I'm gonna give them a 9 out of 10 for their visuals, for their costumes, for the villains, the way they look, all that. 9 out of 10. Now we're gonna go ahead and do originality, and for originality, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10, man. I'm gonna give it 10 because I ain't never seen nothing like this before. Now I'm pretty sure there's Noir Spider-Man, like comics and all this and that. I don't really read comics that much, you know. But for a TV series, like I said, I've never seen a Noir Spider-Man, so this is gonna be brand new. This isn't, it's not trying to be another Spider-Man. This is something completely different, and I appreciate that because nowadays everything copy and paste, man. Everything copy and paste. Remakes and this and that. Like something new, something fresh. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. 10 out of 10. So for my final score, if you add it all up, it's a 52 out of 60, which would average out to an 8.5 out of 10. So it's not crazy good, but it's definitely looking like it's gonna be worth a watch. You know what I'm saying? It's weird, it's different, and honestly, that's exactly why it actually might work. It actually might work. Okay. So that's gonna be my final trailer review over Spider-Man Noir. If you like this video, go ahead and leave it a like, give it a sub. Appreciate you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.